everybody, Brendan from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life here, coming to talk to you about the most recent Bloodstock Festival announcement. And you're not imagining it, I am not Carl, and this is a different location. Obviously you've seen me on plenty of videos with him, but what we've locked down, so we're going to have to fly solo on a few of these things as well. So yeah, we're here to talk about Bloodstock Festival's latest announcement, which came out, I think maybe 2-3 days ago, so 6th, 7th of April. And they announced 5 more bands to be joining the already pretty considerable lineup, man, with some absolute heavyweights of rock and metal. We've got the likes of Devon Townsend, Behemoth, Paradise Lost, Kindred, Phil Anselmo and the Illegals are there doing a Pantera set. We've got Dark Tranquillity, which I am massively excited for, Glory Hammer, Black Dahlia Murder. So many good bands announced already, and so many brilliant bands to be announced still too, especially when we get into the New Blood area and if Metal to the Masses gets itself up and running again. So as of right now, Bloodstock Festival is looking like going ahead. Obviously it's a bit later in the year still, so fingers crossed the current situation, the current climate has sorted itself out a little bit by then, and we all have a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel to look forward to. So 5 new bands announced. Wouldn't say I'm massively familiar on any 5, but I guess that's the great thing about Bloodstock Festival is, it's a home of rock and metal really, and you don't have to know the bands to know that you're going to like them. So first one up, which is actually going to be opening up the Ronnie James Dio stage on the Friday, is Lost Society, a thrash band from Finland. Not a band I've ever heard of. I like a bit of thrash though. It's definitely a commodity that is usually never too short at Bloodstock anyway, but still, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they are all about. Then we have got a Saturday on the Sophie Lancaster stage. We've got Video Nasties, UK-based band. Band we covered on the site quite recently with their album Dominion, kind of horror-themed album, which came out back in March, I believe. And yeah, we liked it. Good band, good album. Should be interesting to see how they kind of pull off the atmospheric side of their music live. But that should be good. Then on the Sunday slot on the Sophie stage as well, we've got a band called Wolfjaw, who are a rock and roll 3-piece, and I have never heard of them before. Apparently they previously came under the name the Bad Flowers, and I also haven't heard of them, so there you go. But fingers crossed, it's another band that we can check out and hopefully be blown away by. And then of course there has to always be a doom based band because, well, I guess because it's popular. There you go. But so Gravelines also on the Sophie stage on a Sunday. So doom laden gothic atmospherics. Again, not a band I'm massively familiar on. I'm not always the biggest fan of doom either, but always like to check out bands we haven't seen before. So yeah. And then finally, the last one is a band called Vexed, who are also on Sundays on Sophie stage on the Sunday. Don't really know anything about this band other than a recent, well, I don't even think it was that recent, but a single that they released with CJ from Thy Art Is Murder in it. So I think it's kind of like deathcore styled music. Yeah, which I guess, there isn't often represented massively at Bloodstock. So yeah, good luck to them. It'd be interesting to see that as well. I'm sure there'll be plenty of energy. But yeah, so fingers crossed, all goes ahead. More bands to be announced. We'll obviously keep you up to date on them announcements as they get announced, and hope to see you all at Catton Park on the 6th to 9th of August this year to celebrate 20 years of Bloodstock.
Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts, and of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal, what else is life for?